It's Monday. Got a cool pairing for you guys. Rio's got a really cool beer this week, and we're featuring a cool chocolate. I don't think we've ever done anything from Mirzam on our videos, so
I don't think so.
Really cool. Company out of Dubai. First of all, their packaging is badass. This one is super cool. On the shelf they have they really eye-catching packaging. It's really cool. This is their roasted cashew and Jaggery sugar. What's really cool about this is it's very rich. We were kind of talking about it. It's definitely creamy and rich, and you get these really wonderful roasted flavors from the cashews, and I think it's going to be really cool with the Belgian beer.
That's right. So
Rio brought this week.
That's right. So the beer we have this week is one of my favorite beers, actually, made locally. It's Pêche from Proper Brewing. It's a Belgian-style ale with peach. Get a nice sense of the color. What I really like about beers like this when they're done correctly is it's not your average fruit beer. It's not going to be packed with a kind of fake Jolly Rancher tasting artificial fruit flavor. It's not going to be super sweet. What's cool about this is they add the peach puree during primary fermentation, and it ferments all the way out. This is a very dry beer. It's not sweet, and that actually is going to work in our favor today because we have the roasted cashew, the sugar, and the white chocolate is so rich. That dry yeasty component here is going to totally cut that. There's even just a little hint of acidity here. No added acid, just from the natural. Peaches, most fruit have just a little bit of natural acid sometimes, and that's in there as well. And then the Belgian yeast has some really nice spice notes too, which kind of are going to go really well with this.
Yeah, I liked the cashew and the slight nut flavor that was in the chocolate bar went good with the slightly spicy and the peach. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, and again, one of those totally unexpected pairings. When I suggest to Shaymus, hey, I got a Belgian peach beer, and he comes back with a roasted cashew, Jaggery sugar, white chocolate bar made in United Arab Emirates. That's very cool to me.
What's kind of cool about Mirzam is if you're into inclusion bars, kind of what we call them here at Caputo's, their line of inclusion bars are super killer. They do some really unique things, and they really feature their Middle Eastern culture in their chocolate bars, which I think is really cool. You get some crazy inclusions like saffron and these weird spices, but this is definitely one of my favorite bars they do, and I thought it worked with the beer.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of Belgian beer, we have, because of the demand, we have 2 Belgian beers classes coming up. Check out the website if you want to book those. One thing that we don't always talk about, you guys see us do these pairings of one beer to one food item from the market here, but in the class you get 2 to 3, which is really, really fun.
And I think it's cool too because it shows that you can have a style of beer, we're going to be doing all Belgian beers, but you're going to get them with chocolate, fish, cheese, a whole handful of different stuff that goes along, so it's kind of cool.
That's right. It's so versatile. Something like this beer, I thought could have, I had no idea which direction Shaymus was going to go. It could have gone with more canned conserves, canned fish, or maybe some cheese or something. I mean, that's what's so much fun about beer and pairing.
This is the stuff, man.
Yeah, that's the stuff. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next Monday.
Yeah, thanks.